So let's move on to your girl Cardi B. All right. So redheads, if you're watching this right now, you already know that I had my video about Cardi B is going up on TikTok, and it's going up on YouTube and everything like that. Yeah. So Cardi B has a new album coming out next month, I think on the 19th, 20th.
Am I the Drama?
Am I the Drama?
Yep.
Right. She released a single called Imaginary Players. The rollout was Jay-Z. That's the new thing. If somebody co-signs it or clears the sample, you can use that as promotion. I'm starting to see a lot of artists do that. Oh, Tupac cleared the sample. So, you know, whatever. From the dead. And, you know. So, because it's marketed as Jay-Z's featured. He gave the okay, so it must be good. Let me check this out.
Again, just put his name on it somewhere.
I saw the play. Right?
Yeah.
So, let me ask you, CJ, what did you think about Imaginary Players by Cardi B?
I thought it was okay. It's always tough taking on a classic. I try to shoot a little bit of bail for anyone just taking on a classic, but that's not her style record, in my opinion.
Facts.
Her flow, her voice doesn't fit that. It just doesn't fit. Now, she was talking big shit, and I like the braggadocio female shit. That shit is entertaining to me. So she was talking her shit. I love that piece. But the beat, the tempo, her flow, it just doesn't fit. She's better suited for anthems. Put It on the Floor with Lotto, Tomorrow with Glorilla. Even the first single, The Outside, the more kind of up-tempo, like she's better for that. She tried to flex like the rapping muscle. There's no need. Now look, if you got one of those on the album, okay. You just wanted to do that. Okay, fine. It's a classic. We get it. You from New York and okay, cool. We know you know who Jay-Z is and you know Imaginary Players. Okay, you get 2 cool points for that. Great.
Right.
But the gas that you like, the trailer to the song, no, bro.
It wouldn't.
Don't put any unnecessary gas on it because it was just okay. I wouldn't say it was trash. It definitely wasn't great or good. It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay.
So a lot of people have been criticizing, she can't rap, she can't do all this other stuff, right? And I agree with all my sentiments exactly.
Right.
I don't think Cardi B has ever been a good rapper. Never been a good rapper. Now, CJ, you are a culturalist theorist. Rapper.
Okay.
So when I say
performer, okay, got you.
The tracks.
Got you.
Not saying she don't make good songs.
Got you. I'm with you.
I've never been a fan of Cardi B, the rapper.
Okay.
Meaning she makes good songs, good beats. Her ghostwriters are. I understand.
Got the it factor. She's an artist.
Got you. And I understand why somebody could like it. What J Red ride around bumping in the car? No, I wasn't a fan of Bodak Yellow. I was a fan of how people.
That shit slapped though.
I was a fan of how people reacted to Bodak.
And that album was good. That album had records.
It did.
It had records.
That still don't make her a good rapper to me. I think what happened. Bodak Yellow came out. It blew up. She didn't expect that, but she got a good team of writers. She got with Amigos. She got with Atlantic and got a good writing team and put out a decent body of work.
For sure.
Embraced by the culture.
For sure.
However, that doesn't mean that she was a good rapper. And now what people are saying about this track is the shit that I was saying years ago, but I got labeled a hater. I said that English sounds like her second language.
Right.
I said that, she like those type of beats aren't really that good. Like I didn't like Be Careful and all that other shit, right?
I was cool on that.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Cool on that. Yeah,
but I've been saying this and a lot of people have been saying this. Yeah. Now, some of you Nicki fans don't think that I'm trying to because that's what's happening on like part of it is you Nicki fans.
Nicki fans just jumping in.
They jumping in there because they said this like, I'm like, no.
Relax.
Because I said Nicki has been stale for years.
And she would hold on though. She would have done way better on that Imaginary
No,
Players,
for sure. No, and I said that. No, for sure. No, Nicki would have slaughtered that.
She would have killed that.
Nicki would have slaughtered that. Listen, Nicki is a great rapper.
For sure.
She just hasn't been making the anthems that Cardi B has.
Agreed.
Nor is she capable of doing that unless she had writers.
That's fair.
So, I'm just throwing it out there because I don't want this to be a bash on Cardi. Right. I've been feeling this way, so this ain't newfound hate or what y'all want to call it. However, this is a different point. To play the devil's advocate.
Nope.
I feel like if this wasn't a single and this was just on the album, niggas would have been praising it. I see people been like, did y'all hear?
That's fair.
The limelight was on it.
The gas was on it.
The gas was on it because you promoted it like that.
Facts.
And then people are going to think, and I knew I was like, that ain't going to sound right unless they make it like a trap version of that, which I hope they didn't.
Right.
But I guarantee you how it sound now, even though I don't think it's good.
Right.
The fact that it was an ode to Jay-Z, and she redid it, niggas would have been like, oh, that's one of the hardest songs on the album.
I think if you discover it on track 8 and the album is solid up until that point and it's sequenced right, then sure, that changes the narrative because then you don't have the hype behind it. You don't know it's coming. I mean, you can kind of assume because you see the title, but you don't necessarily know that it's on deck. Whereas when you got a trailer for the single dropping on Monday.
Right.
Well, no, you got the announcement on Sunday. You got the trailer on Monday. You got the tweets, Jay Clear. When you start adding the extra sauce,
right,
then the expectations get elevated. If this is just track 7, there's no expectation.
It's no expectation.
Yeah.
So you be like, did you hear the sample? Because the beat is still cold.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
And the writer was good.
No, listen.
Party or whatever.
Whoever. She was talking big shit.
Big shit on there.
For sure.
Not taking that away, but I have always said that Cardi hasn't been a good rapper, and I don't think that the singles leading up to this album is going to fare well. But I also didn't think it was going to do that. She waited fucking 8 years.
Outside was a bop, though. That's a good record.
It flopped. All I'm saying is...
I'm just saying it's a good record. I don't know what it did number-wise, but that's a solid record.
It should have came out in 2020. And the reason... Because outside, you can't... Like, you can say outside, but
2020 when niggas was inside.
No,
COVID.
Okay, well, 2020... Okay, you're right. It should have came out 2021 because that's when the term got popular.
Okay, that's fair.
It's 25.
It's played now.
Yeah, it's played out.
That's fair.
That's all.
Yeah.
But I like the beat. That was cool.
Yeah.
But it didn't perform well. And this one didn't perform well. So I think that Cardi, her album ain't really gonna... People gonna hate on it because all eyes are on her. So, even if it's a good album, people still gonna hate
The
on
expectations are too high because of what the last one did.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Is she somewhat in the lose-lose?
She's in a lose-lose.
Damn.
Ain't no somewhat.
Yeah. I can see that.
Because she didn't expect... I honestly think that Cardi never expected all this. That's
fair.
why she became a mother. She didn't have like 3 kids.
Yeah.
She never went on a tour for Invasion of Privacy.
Rumor is she pregnant now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
no tour for that is insane.
Exactly.
Bro.
So was it really her passion? You got some people who luck up on it.
It might have been a hustle.
It was a hobby that turned into a hustle.
That's fair.
Because she used her leverage, and I ain't hating on that.
Yeah.
But when people just, where the second album? Man, she ain't
stunned this
She
shit,
wouldn't have
bro.
did no Invasion of Privacy if Bodak Yellow didn't blow. She would have been putting out mixtapes like she did at her leisure. Yeah. The shit just happened, and she got with a good team, and that's why she was stale, because she didn't really know what to do after that.
That's fair. Well, she wasn't stale because she still was relevant.
What I would say stale, I mean, because she said this.
Okay.
Creating an album, she was still. Not saying musically she was
got
still.
you.
Because she still had some,
No, she had joints. Yeah.
So, but it's a lose-lose situation for Cardi.
I'm interested to see what it sounds like, though. I would, because the Invasion of Privacy was solid. It didn't bother me.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean,
I'm not riding around to it today.
Yeah,
but I'm saying at the time I was like, oh, okay.
That was one of the highlights of 2018.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is a strong female album. Like this, it reminded me kind of like Eve's first album. It was strong.
This imaginary player sounded like she was reading with her finger.
Yeah,
I done a glory hole. You don't know what you fucking with. Like, bro, I can't.
I couldn't follow it.
No, yeah, exactly. But shout out to Cardi B. Now, one thing I want to talk about real quick. Shout out to the old school.
Okay.
The resurgence areas here